Hey guys, Eric here with another review. Like I said in last review, here I am with the SPD Green Ranger. Before I get too much into this, let's take a look at his box. And here we are back with the box. You guys know nothing really special on these things. Just a really nice, simple digital art of SPD Green, number 3, by the way, if you guys didn't know. Power Rangers Lightning Collection, SPD Green Ranger. You see the figures in there. Green lightning bolts. Same picture on the side. And here's a photo of the figure in his nice little pose. So now let's take a look at the actual figure. So here I am with the figure right out of the box. This has to be probably one of the most anticipated figures in this line, and this wave, I would say, apart from the Tenga Warrior. So far, right now, the only figure we have left to complete the SPD is the Yellow Ranger. But, you know, quick 360, this has to be a super solid release. Definitely, you know, nothing too new, but it's overall solid. Does come with really nice accessories. The paint job, nothing wrong with it. You know, looks clean. And, you know, he's a fan favorite. Not my fan favorite, but, you know, SPD, he's like the jokester. But, you know, solid release. Now that we got that out of the way, little bit of back stuff, let's take a look at some of his details and paints and sculpt and such. Here, with a little bit of closer look to the figure. Sorry guys, hands a little bit dirty, just got off work. You know, nothing really too bad to say about this thing. He looks very show accurate. The paint is very crisp right here. That's his helmet right there. Very accurate to the TV show. You know, really solid paint work. Got the little red lights. Sorry guys, really by my hands. See, I'm not sure if every figure has a black outline on the SPD logo on the helmet. I know the Pink Ranger had a silver background. But, you know, really nice head sculpt done. See a little SPD logo with silver on this one and not the darker color, like I believe blue or pink had it. The 3 is painted on here really nicely. If you guys can't tell, it's supposed to be a 3 like this. SPD Ranger number 3. You can see basically, oh, a little bit of paint rub right there. Sorry, guys. A little bit of paint rub. The sculpting, obviously, is very immaculate. It looks like there's a little bit of flashing on this arm. I don't know if you guys can tell that well. But, you know, apart from that, the sculpting's really nice. You know, got the wrinkles right here, all up on the forearm, back. That paint line does go all the way down to the back. We have his seam line sculpted right here. We have the SPD badge right here, sculpted really nice. More wrinkles on his forearm. His hands are sculpted very well. They all look the same, by the way. He has trigger hands. I do like that they painted the bracers on his hand, silver and black, you know. The SPD logo could have been done a little bit better. You really can't see it that well. Yeah, it's just a little bit too bright, you know what I mean? But, you know, looks good. Sculpting right here. Sculpting down the pants, the legs, the boots, of course. Quick thing to note, all these male SPD figures actually have the same exact body. Here's SPD Blue. Same exact thing, 2 and 3, by the way. Same exact body sculpting on every single one. Save for I believe the Shadow Ranger, but really nice. You know, nothing too bad here. The back is the same thing on both of them. Anyway, that was the paint and the sculpting on him. Now let's take a look at the accessories. So here we are back with the accessories. The most important accessory I would say for any Power Ranger is their Morpher. And here it is, the SPD Morpher. You can see that nice little sculpted thing right here. Really nice solid logo. 2 little lights here. Same thing as every other one. And he does have the coveted SPD Morpher holding hand. This could also be like a karate hand, but, you know, fits perfectly in here. Just like so. Something the Pink Ranger couldn't do. You know, it's very solid. These hands look kind of pearlescent on camera. They are not. It's just a flat white. You know, it's sculpting on it. It looks very pearlescent, but they are just white. It's my ring light. Sorry, guys. His other alternate hand is a karate chop hand. Could be Fan the Hammer as well. He does have his alternate human head. Very similar likeness. I believe his name is Insert. The Delta Max Blaster. And it can also be Delta Max Knuckle right there. Super solid sculpting, of course. You can see that. Very nice detail. And the painting is really nice on here, surprisingly. You can see that. Very nice. By the way, we can take a little closer look at the head. The painting on the face is perfect. You know, this really does look like his actor, by the way. Really nice hair sculpt right here. You can see that right there. Really nice. Eyes are very solid forward. And I believe this is the Delta Max Sniper, but you can also use it as a melee weapon. See that right there? Same thing. Just the silver is the only bland thing on these, but they don't look that bad, that's for sure. And he does have a little gun accessory right here. It plugs into either one of these like so. Right here at the end, see a little peg right there. Just, oh, you guys just saw that on camera. Bruh, like that. Really nice little blaster effect. See you guys, you put them on. There he is with the little blaster effect in full force. You can see that right there. Really nice solid sculpting. It looks really good. Here he is in that sequence where they kind of get you know, we have him with the SPD Morpher. They kind of do that like mid, like right before they finish morphing, the helmet comes on at last, you know. You know, it does look really good on the body, like I was saying earlier. After seeing some photos online, it's also advertised that this can be used as a melee weapon. I'm not sure. I mean, it looks fine, I guess. Doesn't look that bad. You know, I prefer to hold it right here. It's like a little bit of a melee weapon. It doesn't look that bad. And it can also be put into the Delta Max Blaster. It could be put into the Delta Max Blaster as well, like so, to get that sniper version. And you can also use this blasting effect part for long range. You know, I believe the Blue Ranger uses this upgrade more. But yeah, you know, that's the Delta Max Blaster and his accessories. Now let's take a look at his articulation. SPD green is the same articulation as basically every other SPD figure and male figure, to be exact. The head can do a full 360 unhindered, of course. Head goes up and down. Same thing with the alternate head. He does have nice butterfly joints right here, like so. The arm does go up on both sides. It's way more loose here. Also, mine does like to pop off sometimes, but it just pegs back on, excuse me. We have an upper arm swivel on both sides, like so. Double jointed elbows on double sides as well. 360 hand. This hand actually does go at an angle like so. Well, this hand goes also at an angle. The other hands go from like this, forward and back. The upper torso is, of course, on that 360 ball joint. Does have the ab joint down here, the ab cut, or actually the forward back ab crunch. Legs do go forward, back, out, upper thigh swivel, double knee. The boot does do a 360. The foot does go down and up, and we have the ankle pivot. Quick notes before we get on to size comparisons. The weapons can be holstered. We have the Delta Max knuckles right here, and the shorter version of the melee weapon stuffed into his holster right there. So there is a bit of weapon storage on this thing. Now let's take a look at some size comparisons. Here he is next to a Kamen Rider model kit and Kamen Rider Double. You can see they're very much in the same scale. The Green Ranger looks a little bit taller because Kamen Rider Double is looking downwards, of course. There he is next to a McFarlane DC figure, Azrael. You can see Azrael is way taller than him. And there he is next to all the other SPD Rangers, and these figures are awesome. It's not particularly my favorite team, but I did watch this when I was on TV, so, you know, a little bit of sentimental value. And they all look amazing together. You can see that pink, blue, green, red, and the Shadow Ranger. I'm only missing the Omega Ranger, and last but not least, the Yellow Ranger, which I will get eventually when it is released. Now let's get on to some final thoughts. So guys, here I am with the final thoughts. Definitely another super solid release from Hasbro. One step closer to completing an actual team. And, you know, as these figures come out, I will probably keep just buying every single one. I found this at retail at Target last weekend alongside that Boba Fett and the Tenga Warrior. And they did have the Black Space Ranger and the Blue Lost Galaxy Ranger. I will probably only collect the teams I like. But like I said, guys, solid release. I would recommend it if you can find it. Guys, that was a review. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Feel free to follow the MN Toy Posse if you're local. Stay tuned for the next review. Peace.